The content on this channel has been created for adults. If you're not at least 13 years of age or older, then please do not watch this content. Sorry, dude. Come back when you're 13.
Yeah, baby girl. You know what I want to do. Come on. Yeah, baby girl.
What's up, guys? Welcome back to another vlog. It's your homie Faith Chase, aka Chosen Effect, back on the deck, getting ready to wreck the set. Guys, first, before we start anything, I want to apologize for missing an upload yesterday. Unfortunately, I just wasn't feeling 100. Ever since that day I had that food poisoning, often every now and then I'll get this nauseous kind of feeling still, and like this vertical thing where the room feels like it's spinning around, even whether I'm sitting, where I'm laying down or anything, like it'll just feel like suddenly everything is just spinning. It's a crazy sensation, and it makes it hard to sit at a computer screen when you're going through that and you're feeling nauseous and like you want to throw up and all this stuff. So I apologize. Yesterday was just too much to bear. I couldn't do it. But you know, I don't want to make a habit of missing days because, you know, guys, I told you I want to do this daily grind for you guys. I love making these videos for all you, and you know, I know some of you guys really look forward to them, so I'll do my best, you know, to make sure I don't let that happen again. But if it does, guys, forgive me and just know it was a good reason if I couldn't do it. It just meant that, nothing personal against you guys, it's just that I just couldn't literally do it, you know what I'm saying? So anyways, you know, hopefully that doesn't happen too often. But we're back. We're gonna get this Tom MacDonald. We've got some freaking Nova coming through. We got NF, we got some Joyner. We got all you guys' faves. I wanna get through these catalogs. I wanna start from the back and get through. So I don't wanna miss anyone's songs. So chances are, if you wanna hear it, I've already done it. You know what I'm saying? I wanna get to that point where I can say that. Also, if you're new to the channel, consider subscribing, joining the family, become part of the Chase Squad, aka the OFFTAPFAM. We'd love to have you. And yeah, we're just gonna get into this here though right now. So guys, yeah, much love. I hope you had a good weekend and all that stuff too, by the way. Let's go with this right now. We're gonna get into this. Wheels keep turning, Tom MacDonald. Let's go.
PTSD is an understandable, in fact, a normal response to a very life-threatening situation that becomes prolonged and distorted and then begins to occur in situations where no threat exists.
Alright, so guys, a lot of people go through that. In case you don't know what that is exactly, you know, a lot of people go in military, they'll go fight in a war or something like that, and the events and things that happen are so traumatic that it makes it hard for them to deal with things in the present. They might actually still, for example, I know some people may like literally start having hallucinations and seeing some of those things, or feel like they're still experiencing, like they'll get triggered by something that's going on in the present because it reminds them of something that like traumatic that happened in the past. And it's not only soldiers and things like that, you know, it could be anything traumatic that someone has watched happen or experienced or gone through that leaves them in some kind of way. So this is a serious thing that happens to a lot of people dealing with this right now. My heart goes out to any of you if you happen to be one of them. Let's see what Tom, this is going to be a deep one. I already feel it right now. So yeah, let's get into this and see where it takes us. Yeah, let's go with it.
No threat exists.
And I don't even know no more. Rolling down the strip in my two-door Chevrolet, and the wheels keep turning. And I don't even know no more. Rolling up the block in my two-tone black and gray, yeah. And the wheels keep turning.
You know, just that part right there, you can look at that in a couple ways. You know, the wheels keep turning, you know, life goes on, and you may not even know or have a clue if you're going the right way, if you're going the right direction. you don't know if you're coming or going. You know, you got all this stuff going on that you're just trying to filter through, and you know, the wheels keep turning. So you could look at that as being the wheels keep turning up in your mind, like all that stuff, like just mentally it keeps turning. And you can also look at it as the wheels keep turning in life, that life still goes on and you still got to try to get through it. No matter what, it's still spinning up in your head. You know what I'm saying? Let's keep going.
I don't even know no more. I swear I don't miss home no more. I swear next time I leave, I'll stay away till y'all don't phone no more. I close all of the open doors and mend all of my broken bones. I'll sew up all the open sores and throw away the gold I own. Tommy was a rapper and his mama taught him better than to have the time in his life on a night he won't remember.
It's like that, you know, sometimes the things, the values, the things that we were taught growing up, we know right from wrong. We know the things that we should be doing. We know these things, but sometimes it's hard. It's hard to do that, especially when you've got other things, these other influences that are playing havoc and not allowing you to have that vision to be able to move forward and to do that. It's hard. Let's keep going.
Time in his life on a night he won't remember. But I threw caution to the wind and went to Europe once again and never put the whiskey down because I wished it wouldn't end. And now the shit that I should treasure is the shit that I forget, and the shit that I remember is the shit that I regret.
Isn't it crazy how our minds are like that sometimes? There's things that we sometimes really, really want to remember. They're important things, and we want to try so hard to remember. We can't sometimes. And then there's this crap that is just these horrible things that we want to forget about, but we can't. It's right at the forefront for lives. A lot of times it's there because it's stuff that we're still, you know, actively trying to get through. And you know, life is like that, man. Like it's crazy because it's sometimes, I don't know, it's like, you know, you've got like all these freaking, lack of a better word, but just demons that are just dancing around in your head. And you're like, man, I don't want to see that. I don't want that to be what I'm going through and remembering right now. I don't remember that. That was freaking not what I want to remember the good times, the good stuff, the positive stuff. But it's hard when you're in the middle of it all, going through it. It's hard sometimes. Let's keep going.
The shit that I remember is the shit that I regret. I just want to leave and where I go.
Just to add that to that really quick, you know, one thing for me is like, I sometimes these days, like I'm trying to remember my mom's voice so many times. It's like the biggest thing for me is like, it's like remembering things that me and my mom, you know, experienced growing up. You know, things that my mom would do with me or tell me or experience, you know, like hearing her voice, all that kind of stuff. You know, you just, as time goes on, it becomes harder and harder sometimes to remember some of that stuff, you know, and you want to, but then it becomes even 80% even harder to focus on that stuff when you're in your present time going through stuff that just leaves you in some kind of way. You know what I mean? Yeah, this is a deep one.
That I remember is the shit that I regret. I just wanna leave and where I go I do not know for sure. I look into the mirror and I swear that I don't know no more. And I don't even know no more. Rolling down the strip in my two-door Chevrolet, and the wheels keep turning, and I don't even know no more. Rolling up the block in my two-tone black and gray, yeah. And I don't even spend all of this time on the...
Sorry guys, I don't know what just happened there.
And the wheels keep turning, and I don't even know no more. Rolling up the block in my two-tone black and gray, yeah. And the wheels keep turning, and I don't wanna take no pills or wear these fucking golden grills. I swear I just want children and to build a home in rolling hills. Pay all of my hydro bills, spend all my time rhyming still, with nobody to pressure me about radio or signing deals. Tommy was a rapper and his mama them to spend all of this time on a girl if they not together. But it,
you know, it's like the thing is like you've got this vision of the life that you want to be living. You've got this vision of the roadmap, the destination that you want to get to. You've got it there in your sights. Like it's what you really want to have going on, the life you want to be living. But again, you've got these other things that are freaking keeping you from being able to have that clarity to be able to get there, you know? So it's like, let's keep going.
them to spend all of this time on a girl if they not together. But it went in one ear and out the other. Back with the same bitch again. Fighters, buddies, haters, lovers, enemies, and best of friends.
It's like that, you know, even like you get some advice from someone like your mom's or a best friend or someone, and you know it's really good, solid advice. And sometimes, like, even though you know it, it's like out one ear, in one ear, out the other kind of situation where it's like you end up going back and doing that exact same thing again. You're on this freaking just rotation. And you're like going back and back again, even though you know you couldn't. And you gotta eventually sometime be like, I'm getting off this merry-go-round. I'm stopping this continuous loop. I don't want to go through this anymore. I don't want to experience this anymore. I want to get on the right way. I want to find the right road. I want to reach my destination. I don't want to do this anymore. You know, you eventually reach that point where you're determined to stop the madness. You know what I mean? You know it, and you gotta do it. Let's keep going.
The same bitch again. Fighters, buddies, haters, lovers, enemies, and best of friends. I swear to God I'm leaving y'all, keeping it 100 with you. Broken hearts and broken bottles, broke up with 100 bitches. Broken noses, bloody knuckles, buddy, I ain't fucking with you. Back and forth before, but now I'm bouncing to get back to business.
That's powerful right there. You know, that's powerful. You know, it's like I'm putting my foot down. Right now, I'm putting my foot down. I've had enough. I'm not doing it anymore. I'm not doing it anymore. I'm done. I'm getting on the right path. It's like he's been having this freaking internal battle with himself, and he's like kind of like, it's what it's like when you've got that. You know, you're dealing with these traumas, depression, all these things that's going on in your head. It's like you're constantly at battle with yourself. You know what I'm saying? It's like you've got, you know where you want to go, but then you can't get there because then you end up back going this way because it's like easier to go and freaking not have to face this stuff. Sometimes it's easier to just kind of like, I'm gonna do this instead. I know I need to do that, but I'm just gonna do that because you don't have to then face it head on. It's just crazy, man. Like each person goes through this stuff. It's, you know, to each to their own. They all have a different way of going about this. But in this situation here, man, it's good to see that finally he's had that clarity. He's like, you know what? I'm done. I'm done. You know, I'm going to get through where I need to get through. I'm going to get on the right road. I'm going to reach my destination. I'm going to get there. Let's go. Let's go. Oh. Tom be moving you, and it's just, oh. Stuff like this, just like, you know, because the stuff is so relatable. So many of us can remember these type of experiences, these moments in our lives where we've had the same stuff that we've been trying to freaking make sense of and find our way on. We're all on a journey. We're all on a road trying to get to where we want to get to, you know what I'm saying? And sometimes life throws all these obstacles at you, and these things happen, and sometimes they leave you just battered, shattered, and left you just, you know, weathered in some really bad kind of way, and it makes it hard to get there. But that's when you fight on and you don't give up. You gotta fight on. You gotta be like, you know what? I'm just going to keep on keeping on. The wheels keep turning. I'm going to keep on doing the same. I'm not going to allow it to keep me from trying to continue moving forward and getting to where I want to get to. Let's keep going.
Hearts and broken bottles, broke up with 100 bitches. Broken noses, bloody knuckles, buddy, I ain't fucking with you. Back and forth before, but now I'm bouncing to get back to business. And I don't even know no more. Riding around the city with a blunt in my ashtray. And the weed keeps burning. And I don't even know no more. Rolling down the strip in my two-door Chevrolet, and the wheels keep turning, and I don't even know no more. Rolling up the block in my two-tone black and gray, yeah. And the wheels keep turning, and I don't even know no more.
So it's like he's like, this is an internal struggle. This is representative, I believe, of the battle that's going on in his head. You know, I believe that, you know, this is all just really what it's like sometimes, you know, where you've got like, I don't know how to, I know what I want to do. I know what I want to do. Okay. I know what I want to do. I just don't know how to do. I'm not sure. You know, do I do it this way? Do I do it this way? And you get to the point at one stage. At first, he had the gun pointed at himself for a second. It's like, maybe this is the path I should take. Maybe I should just end this part of me. You know, it's like you just want to give up because it's all too much to bear. It's like, maybe this is what I need to do. And then you're like, nah, I'm going to keep moving forward. But then you're like, I don't know how. I'm not sure. I get it, man. I get it. Let's keep going. Oh my gosh. Oh man, these are so powerful. This is deep, man. This is deep. This is so what I think's going on there is like I've been saying, so it's this battle that he has going on inside of him. That other picture of him coming is like that one that he wants to get away from. The one that, you know, is making him, you know, that's the bad him, you know what I mean? Like kind of like wanting to do all the negative things, wanting to do all the bad stuff, staying completely lost in that freaking negative kind of situation, you know, like just that side of things, you know, the him army soldier. So you think army, so let's try to think about this. So he's got the guns there, he's army, you know, he's gone through stuff, and I believe that he wants to actually get rid of that other part of him that has been holding him back and keeping him down and keeping him from being the person that he was or that he wants to be. And so that's who he's shooting at the end there. That represents him eradicating that part of him from his life, so to speak, you know? So I that's what I got from it, you know? I just feel like the whole song has just been this kind of back and forth. Life's going on, the wheels are turning up here, life is turning, you know, everything's going on. I don't want to deal with this anymore. I don't want to be this way. I know what I want, I know what I need, I know where I want to go. But this part of me is holding me back. It's like, you know, it's like good versus evil kind of thing. And he's like, when he made that decision in that verse part, he's like, you know, I've been going back and forth with all of this. I've been back and forth. I've been trying to one way, another, this and that. I've gone, you know, I've been just fighting with this, and I'm done doing that. You know, I'm now bouncing back and I'm getting back to business. So that's kind of how it is. It's like I've gone back to, I'm on the right road now. I'm getting back to business, And that's him, even though it's still, you know, it's still a struggle, because just because you make the decision doesn't mean it's just going to be super easy. Just go and do it. But finally, at the end, I think it just represents him having the courage, the confidence, the strength to finally just do it and make it happen. So that's what that kind of represented to me, in my opinion. Anyways, it's a deep one, man. I don't know. Whew. This is if you look at the progression of the videos that we've been watching so far when we're following the catalog of Tom's stuff, you know, and this clearly is one of those, like, this is the Tom that you know we've come to really see, where he's got these things that he's constantly battling with, and these are his stories of real true things that he goes through on a day-to-day basis. Like, I believe that, I really do. Like, I feel like he's literally giving us a glimpse of this stuff, that the turmoil, the battle, the challenges, the back and forth, the freaking craziness of it all, the struggle is real, and he gives us a real glimpse of that. You know, he gives us a real glimpse of that. But I hope the one thing that you got out of this video, which I want to put a positive spin on this at the end here, is that at the end of the day, no matter how hard it is, no matter how big the struggle, no matter what you got to go through, you know, set yourself with that intent, that goal. Find yourself the strength to believe that no matter what, if I keep soldiering on, if I keep putting my good foot forward, if I keep on keeping on through the potholes, through the freaking the obstacles that are just presenting themselves, if I keep on, that eventually, some way, somehow, I will find the strength from within to finally get where I need to get to. But you got to stay strong and grounded and not allow any of that stuff to deter you and get you back off of track. Man, it's hard to do. It's easier said than done. But you got to keep the faith, and you got to stay strong, and you just got to keep on keeping on. The wheels keep turning. Anyways, guys, I could keep going on and on, but I hope you guys enjoyed this reaction. Let me know in the comments below what you thought about the song. And hopefully when you're listening to these reactions and when I'm freaking saying all these things, I know some people, I've heard sometimes every once in a while you get a comment where they go, oh, you paused too much, or you've talked too long, or you've done this or that. You know, sometimes I get those, but those comments are few and far from the ones where the reaction, the video, the message, the whole nine has moved someone else to tell me their story, to let out their experience and share with others. And it tells them how that helped them get through. The positives by far outweigh the people who are negative, you know. And look, I get it. Some of you just want to just kind of just have a little quick kind of, you know, I don't know. I think some people kind of just sometimes even just want to, it feels like just want to really only hear the song and then maybe just a couple words. I know there's some reactors who might do that. They might just watch the song, maybe stop it once, twice, 3 times. That's it, maybe. Even that, I don't even know. Not everyone, but some of them. And then if they do stop, they might just say 2 words. And then at the end of the video, they might actually just say, oh, yeah, okay, that was dope, I like it, and blah, and then have a good day, catch you on the next one. I get it, and I'm not hating on any reactor who's reacting like that. To each to their own. But for me, when I'm doing these reactions, I'm doing it because I want to react to it. And that reaction, where it takes me is where it takes me, and I get moved on stuff like this. It moves me some kind of way. I feel some kind of way. I react some kind of way because that's what I'm feeling in that moment. That's what I'm feeling. That's what I'm experiencing. And so I'm sharing that with you because that's what my reaction is. So, you know, like seriously, like I don't plan it. I don't plan my video to be 20 minutes long or 24 minutes long or 10 minutes long if it ends up being 10 minutes long. It's just what I felt in that moment. That's what I reacted to. So, you know, like some of you, again, it's not many people, but every once in a while, because I read every comment. I want you to know, you right there who's watching this video right now, I read your comment. And so if you say something that is freaking negative, I'm going to see it. And same token, if you say something positive, I'm going to see it. I read every comment. So, and you know what? Just so you guys know, I couldn't sit and record a video yesterday. I struggled with that. But earlier in that day, I did sit and try to answer. I caught up on all those back comments. I commented to every single person that had left a comment. And if it was something that I left hearts even for the comments that I didn't, you know, like I wanted you to know I read your comments. So I left a further heart outside of the heart that you tick and the like kind of thing. Because I wanted you guys to know I read your stuff. And the couple here and there hate kind of comments where it's not, I don't know. I see everything as some type of criticism, whether it's constructive or positive or just someone voicing their opinion. You know, to each to their own. You have your opinion, and I respect and appreciate you have your opinion. My opinion, just so you know, moving forward, is that I'm reacting to videos the way that I feel is natural and real to me. I keep it real. That's what I'm doing. I'm keeping it real. And if my way of doing reaction videos does not resonate with you, does not make you feel like it's an enjoyable experience to you because you feel I pause too much or I talk too much or whatever it is that you feel, if that's not your cup of tea, why send a negative comment to me and tell me this? Like, just move on. Just find your lane and move on. There's so many reactors out there who you can choose from, and there's tons of them who won't react and won't get invested in the video, who won't feel moved by the video or inspired by the video or connect with the video. They won't do it. So go find one of them who just want to sit there and just vibe out to the video, which is fine. If they just feel like doing that, that's their thing, and that's what your thing is. Go hang out with them. Why do I have to read your comments where you're like trying to freaking make me feel bad because I'm reacting to something? That's what a reaction video is. It's a reaction. I'm not gonna fake my reactions, okay? And you know what? I'm not going to fake my reactions. And this is me reacting now to this song and to your stuff, your comments, your messages. I want you to know I'm reacting. Now I'm reacting now as well. I'm reacting to it all. It's like, you know, the worst thing is like, right now how I feel, you know what I'm saying? Like I haven't been feeling 100. But I push it myself. I'm putting out these videos, and some days I bang out 4 videos in one day for you guys. And I'm reacting to them. I'm keeping it real. I don't just put a video out just for the hell of it. I don't just do a song and then just be like, well, I'll just freaking just play the song all the way through and then just at the end just say, oh well, that was a nice song. I enjoyed it. Thank you guys for watching. Catch you in the next one. To me, that's not me. That might be somebody else. It's not me. When I was listening to all those M songs, I broke them down the best I could. I broke down every bar the best I could because that's me reacting to it. That's what my reaction is. My reaction is my reaction. It ain't your reaction, it's my reaction. So this is in case, I don't want to freaking, sorry. Anyways, I just frustrates me a little bit. People, do you have, like, there's so many things going on in the world. Just all this crap going on in the world. Do we have to sit there? Alright. Anyways, the camera cut out. It means I've been talking for like 28 minutes. Probably most of this has become my rant. And maybe it's good that that pause, that stopped right then so I could just regroup, ground myself. Because I was just getting really caught up in the emotional aspect of everything between Tom's song, between how I've been feeling lately, and then just going through comments and just like, you know, this is just become a bit overwhelming, you know, when you're, all I'm doing is just here, just sharing what I feel and think, and there's a million freaking channels out there, guys. Like, literally, go find one that you feel does it the way you think it should be done. It's easy. Go find one of their channels. You probably already subscribe to the ones who do it the way you think it should be done. Well, I don't watch them. I don't do it their way. I do it my way. This is my show, basically, literally. This channel is my show. I've come a long way on this channel. I started out doing all kinds of other stuff, trying to find an audience, trying to find people who I could connect with, who would watch my videos, because I put effort into this stuff. My heart, my soul, my energy. I get run down in the process. It's just not easy. You know what I'm saying? Y'all think it's just easy, but it's not. It's a lot of effort and work and energy and time and sacrifice and so many things that go into doing this, but I do it because I'm passionate about it, I care about it. Music's a big part of my life. And I've been enjoying connecting with so many of you. So many of you left some beautiful messages, some beautiful comments. But every once in a while, it does get annoying. Every once in a while, it doesn't happen often, but it happens. You get a message and you go like, what? Just move on then. If you don't like what I'm doing, just move on. Like, why make me, you know, like I'm doing it all wrong? You know what I'm saying? It's not, you know, someone left a message on, not this channel, my other channel, and it said like, hot tip, good reactors, or all the most popular reactors or good reactors, something like that, they actually don't pause that much and they don't talk that much or something like that. Well, maybe I'm not a good reactor then. Maybe I'm not on their level or whatever. I'm sorry, I didn't read the book on how to do a reaction video 101 or something. I just doing what feels natural to me. This is how I feel about it. You know what I'm saying? If you don't like it, that's cool. I don't care if you don't, if this is not your thing, that's okay. We're people. You can do what you want to do. You got choices, you got options. So go watch another channel then, man. Don't lay that crap on me. You know what I'm saying? Cause I'll read it. Anyways, I don't want to be all freaking. I just been wanting to address this. Really, it's just kind of come out because of this song, you know. Cause my wheels be turning sometimes too, man. You know what I'm saying? It's funny. I said this. I was talking with my friends. You know, it's like, just because, you know, as me being someone who's, you know, personal development. You know, I'm a teacher myself. I'm a, you know, hypnotherapist and you know, holistic practitioner. All these things that you guys have heard me say outside of my music and all this stuff. Or even, let's just add that in there as well. As an artist myself, as a freaking someone who's been doing music since 8 years old, as a singer, as a songwriter, as a producer, all these things. Like, I have my own way. I have my own feelings. I have my own thoughts. I have my own processes. And I'm on this journey too, guys. Guess what? I'm no different than anyone else out there. This is the thing. Real teachers, real people who are teaching, we are actually the biggest students. We're going through the stuff ourselves. We're actually learning along the way ourselves. We're going through the journey ourselves. We're going through the struggles and the hardships and the lessons ourselves. The only difference is we've decided to open our doors and share that experience with you as well, so that you can actually see and learn, hopefully, through our own experiences, our own journey, our own mistakes along the way, things that we could have done differently, or this or that or what and the other. You know, we're sharing that. And technically, I shouldn't have said mistakes, because technically there's no mistakes. They're all just lessons. You know, you're learning. If you're learning the lessons along the way and you're growing from it, then that's a positive. And I'm doing that every day myself. But I refuse to change who I am. I'm grounded in my truth. This is who I am. And if you have watched this video to this point, it probably means that you actually like that, who I am. That's why you subscribed. And I appreciate you for that. I appreciate the support more than you could ever know. This channel means so much to me. These videos, connecting with you guys, listen to your stories. It means so much to me that you guys trust me enough to share. And this video is going to be 30, 40 minutes. So what? Those of you who want to watch it are going to watch it, and other ones have probably already left. And that's okay. Just don't give me a comment telling me that, oh, you should just not even share how you really feel. Well, guess what? That's what makes YouTube kind of special, you know, because you can actually just really be real and tell your truths and talk to people and tell them how you really feel. And your audience, your true people who really support you and are behind you and you know, got your back, part of your squad or your gang or your family or whatever you're calling your people who have decided to become a fan of what you do, those people will support you and be like, it's good, we got you. Through the good times and the bad times, we got you. Anyways, I could edit this out, but I'm not going to. Because I want you to know the people who, if you happen to be one of those people who don't like what I'm doing, or you hate my process, or think I should be more like one of those other reactors or someone, well, guess what? This is who I am. Okay? For better or for worse, this is me. Anyways, remember to live each moment to the fullest and keep it off tap.